Welcome back. You're still watching Kaleidoscope on Channels Television. WEMA Bank is one of Nigeria's oldest banks. Let's find out about their history and how they have remained resilient. Established on the 2nd of May 1945 as a private limited liability company under the old name of Agumagbe Bank Limited, WEMA Bank PLC is one of Nigeria's longest-serving indigenous banks. It was granted a commercial banking license and commenced banking activities in the same year. In 1987, WEMA Bank converted to a public limited liability company, and in 1990, the bank was listed on the Nigerian Stock Exchange. WEMA Bank is the pioneer of Africa's first fully digital bank, ALAT, and offers a range of retail and SME banking, corporate banking, treasury, trade and financial advisory services to its customers. With a network of over 149 branches and service stations backed by a robust ICT platform across Nigeria and over 73 years in the business of banking, WEMA Bank has remained innovative in delivering value to its stakeholders. The bank is constantly introducing products and services tailored to the needs of its customers at every stage of their lives. It is a proud partner to more than 1 million individuals, families and businesses across Nigeria, helping them achieve their personal and financial goals. Well, Mrs. Folake Sanu begins by explaining the various sectors WEMA Bank focuses its initiatives on.
Our corporate strategy is more or less to have digital solutions for societal impact. Impact in the sense that we are impacting the financial sector, that is financial inclusion. We are looking at women, we're looking at empowerment, empowering women, youth development, and also the environment. So we are quite into quite a number of areas when it comes to social responsibility. Now, because we have that at the back of our mind, the digital space is where we want to operate. So we are operating, you know that we have ALAT. This is an application that you don't have to use paper, so we are impacting the footprint on the environment.
Now let's begin with the one that affects us all. Share with us some of those projects you have done to reduce your environmental footprint or measures that you have taken to implement these projects.
So we find out that in most of our branches, not most, we started to change, not total dependence on generators. So we have what we call solar energy, powering ATMs, and also some branches. We started that, and we intend to continue that as we move on as well. That is one area. One of the other areas is looking at even the power consumption. So we've changed our bulbs. We now use LED energy-saving bulbs. We now look at transportation as well, because transportation to petrol, using of those cars is also some level of pollution. And what we do mostly is that there's some carpooling in the bank. We've also have virtual meetings. Now, a lot of virtual meetings. Even before COVID, we had a lot of virtual meetings. And what that does is that it reduces the time people travel. We partner with people who do recycling. And the good news about our recycling partner is that not only do they recycle, they also sell those items. And whatever items they sell, they donate the monies to some establishments.
In line with your sustainability goal of developing digital solutions, you organize developers, web designers, and creatives in what you tag Hackaholics. Tell us what this is about.
Okay, Hackaholics is actually an annual event in WEMA. It's an hackathon. So it's a hackathon, but our own version, we call it Hackaholics. And what we do is like you send out an invite to bright minds, creative minds, developers, people that have solutions to what we think solutions that could impact the society. When they apply, we review all the applications that we get. The last one we did, we had over 500 applications. And then we review, we stream them down to maybe about 20 or 25, depending on what is required at any point in time, or the number of good solutions that we get. And they now pitch to an audience. This audience is made up of professionals and even also us bankers. And then we evaluate the solution, and we pick the ones that will actually impact the society. When we evaluate these solutions, those people that scale through, some of them will be taken to the lab. There's what we call an incubator lab, where they can now develop their ideas into sellable products or products by which the bank can partner with them. Easy Change is one of the beneficiaries. I think it came first last year. And what it requires is more or less trying to provide contactless payments on buses in Lagos.
And are there other programs targeted at improving more talents?
Yes. We go to institutions and then find out if they have talents. I mean, some people who are very good in technology, and then we onboard them, maybe by way of interns. They come to the bank, they work as interns, they go back to school, and then at the end of the day, maybe they are employed, or we take them as part of the hackathon, or we take them as part of somebody that can provide some services to the bank. We are partnered with an organization called SHICAN, and SHICAN, what they do on an annual basis is to, not annual, I think on a regular basis, they have a main event, and then they have regular basis where they partner with governments or institutions to promote women empowerment. So they skill, they train, and over time we've seen that it's been effective. In fact, in some state governments have partnered with them, and they've empowered them with small loans to start their businesses.
And we know WEMA Bank employees play a huge role in ensuring the implementation of your various social investment programs that you have. Tell us about these various programs and how they actually contribute to ensure this happens for communities around you.
As an institution, we believe it's not just the corporate that should be seen to be socially responsible. We believe that individuals also should support. And at WEMA Bank, the staff are willing to contribute to these communities around them and the society at large. I think one, we have what we call Salary for Love. So in the month of February, which is Valentine's, 14th is Valentine's Day, but for the month of February, month of love, we believe we should show love to the society. And how do we do that? We contribute 1 day's salary to the pool, and then we decide to give the donation to any organization less privileged. And we've done that, I think, over about 5 years or so now. And it's voluntary, so it's not you are forced to do that. If you want to opt out, you can, but most staff actually do it. And then we've built schools, not supported the building of schools, maybe roof in some institutions, and then we've done books for schools. I volunteer is more or less getting staff to now volunteer their time, not just money, in supporting the community. So what we do, for example, the community around here, or around any branch or something, you can actually bring people together, give them a lecture. Sometimes we organize sessions, maybe testing health checks. Sometimes it's more about how do you go about your business, maybe financial literacy. One other area that we've been able to contribute as staff is what we call declutter and donate. So we all know that, well, as bankers, people have to change, get dresses practically on a regular basis. So we believe that there will be something that they want to throw away at the end of the year. So we get lots of clothes, unused electrical appliances, things that you don't need in the house that we can find use for. We just donate it. So the mentorship program is more or less a program whereby staff also volunteer to go to schools. So all those things that were not things that are being taught in school, staff volunteer and they go and they go to schools, discuss with them, and the students are quite happy.
As a female in leadership position in WEMA Bank, how committed is the bank in gender diversity and inclusion?
We strive to create an enabling environment, create opportunities for everybody, both male and female. And the opportunity is what made me an executive director in the bank. So yes, the only female. We are looking forward to more. We have about 47% of our workforce are female. So we are nearly at par with the men. And when we at the board level, we have about 33% of the members of the board women. So we believe that we've done well when it comes to gender equality in the bank. So it's not just about even the gender. Even the average age of staff in the bank is moving towards the millennial. So people think it's a 75-year-old bank, but the average age is about 35 of our staff. And that tells you that we are moving towards the youth. We are inclusive. The youth are actually much more in the bank.
And are there other programs targeted at women that you organize at WEMA Bank?
Oh, yes. So one of the things we do, there's internal and external. So we have the WEMA Women Network, whereby women within the bank come together. We arrange sessions whereby we discuss issues pertaining to women, also issues around how women would be able to progress in the bank. Most of the time, women is always how do you manage, how do you get to the top. We also have just sessions around just having fun. But also from the other side, we have what we call SARA for Women, powered by WEMA. And SARA for Women is a female initiative. It's an initiative to encourage women. Not only is it to open an account, but we also support women throughout their journeys. That means, how do you save? Financial literacy. We have training sessions on financial literacy. We have sessions on how you manage your business. We even go down to issues around taxes, how you manage your books. As the business is growing, the bank also supports with some soft loan. So we can give you are entitled to some facilities. So there's an health insurance partnership that we have with ICO, and it's about, I think we have 16,000 naira per annum premium. Since we've launched, it's been a success because people have actually keyed into it. 16,000, that's quite small. And it's not just I have to pay once. You can pay 1,600 a month, and then you get free medical care. So it's more or less like in the same facilities that you have with an HMO. We have breast cancer screening, we have mammogram screening, we have health checks. So there are quite a number of things, all of them tailored to the well-being of a woman.
You organize capacity building through MSE Clinics, helping various businesses across the country. How does this work, and how much have you achieved?
We've had over 70,000 customers go through these MSE Clinics. And what we've seen over time is that their business has grown, their level of efficiency has improved. So what we take them through is how to manage their businesses. We also take them through how to manage their books, because managing their tax returns has been a major issue. So we partner with professionals who take them through what it takes to run a proper business.
Now, to ensure sustainability in your business and, of course, in communities around you, what are your plans going forward?
As an institution, we intend to improve, and we're going to continue to grow along our digital path. That means digital solutions for societal impact. So we intend to deepen our relationships in that area. But one of the things we're also looking at is that even ourselves, we'll self-govern ourselves and ensure that there's an improvement. We are a member of the UNEP-FI, United Nations Environmental Program Initiative. So FI is Financial Initiative. So we are committed to driving some aspects of sustainability principles. And the tool that we've picked mainly is to support women empowerment and financial inclusion. So we are going to take that one on seriously, and we are going to continue with supporting the society. Now, as we have seen things, this year a lot of things have happened with COVID and NSAS and quite a lot of unemployment. There's no other way than for banks or even institutions like us and individuals to support the unemployed, to ensure that we empower people, and to ensure that we are a responsible organization.
Thank you so much for watching Kaleidoscope today, as we encourage more companies to continue to do more for the society. Please watch past editions of the program on youtube.com/channelsweb. I'll definitely see you soon. I'm Anne Nwaudu. Thank you for watching.